Yep, part 4 coming up. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this head off. I'm going to take it off and send it to a buddy of mine over at the machine shop and go through it and, you know, see what needs to be done. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First things first, I took off the valve cover, and this thing is really stuck on there with that gasket. It really gets glued on there good. So at the back of the valve covers, there's this tab right there, and if you take a pry bar and put it down in here and work up on that, you can get this up instead of trying to get a screwdriver under these edges or anything like that and screw up the edges. Just go ahead and put a pry bar underneath that, and then you can get it off. So we'll take that off now. Next is a fuel rail, 11/16. Takes these off. Do one at a time and slide them up to get to the next one, because your wrench doesn't fit between them unless you have a line wrench, but I don't. So once this is off, and the next thing we're going to do is the air intake. These are 12 millimeter bolts, so we'll go ahead and get those out. A bit of an extension. These are all nice and easy to get to. So now that's off. We'll get into, I think we'll take the injectors out next. From what I recall, you gotta take these ones out first to get rid of this rail here, and then the injector comes out. I think these are 13/16, and these are an inch. So we'll get on that now. Got the injectors out. This one was a little difficult coming out. These other 3 came out nice and easy, but this one came out kind of rough. This top nut wasn't 13/16, it was 3/4. This one is 15/16, and this is 1 1/16. So when you pull the injectors out, you want to take off the 3/4 inch nut to remove this rail here, and then get a 1 1/16 on this one and pull this out. Later on the bench you can separate these two, and inside here is a spring and a plunger and stuff if you want to clean that out. But so far that's off. So the next thing to do here, I believe, is pull off this water intake here, because I think that's the last thing. Yeah, that's the last thing that's connected to the head. And then yeah, and then we'll pull the head off. So we'll get going on that. Next thing I have to take off, wasn't necessary to pull this off because I thought it was connected down here too, but it's not. It's just on the head itself. So when you pull the head off, you can take that off, because there's a couple of there's a nut down there. This bolt won't come out because this is in the way. So, but anyways, this whole assembly comes off with the head. And the next thing I'm going to do is take off the rocker arm assembly, because there's head bolts located underneath. So I need to get this off and get these connect or push rods out and label them so they go back in the same holes. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out right now. Alright, I pulled the head bolts out. I don't have the manual on it yet, so I just started in the middle and just went in a spiral out, you know, just to keep it from warping, anything like that. I don't know if it matters too much, because when I have the head redone, he's going to end up you know, decking it or whatever it's called, to make sure that it's flat. So I'm going to pull this off right now and take a look at the top of the pistons. Alright, well, I got the head off. You know, the head looks fine, but you know, it's gonna get gone through, and he'll take care of me really well. He always does. So but taking a look at these cylinders, this one especially, we got some good gouging. Yeah, and there's actually a little hunk of piston missing. So this thing is going to need to be rerun at the very minimum, but I'm going to put new pistons and rings in it, and probably crank bearings too. So that's it for today. I'm going to go upload this video and put in some orders for, you know, overhaul kit, and then with any luck I'll get it in the next few days and we'll start getting to work on this. So Until next time, thanks for watching.